Welcome to the Anatomy of Authentic Success. I'm so glad you've joined me today. I'm really excited to put on this program for you, and I'm really glad that you're here. My name is Stookey. I'm the founder of the Legacy Center. This is an organization that I started to support people as they begin and grow their businesses. I'm a career and transition coach. I work with people who are thinking about change, so I know a lot about decision making, strategizing, and change, and that's what I want to share with you today. So take out your cards. I've got this Anatomy of Success tool to share with you. This is my little friend called the Anatomy. He's going to help us today. We're going to use your body and mine to create some tools for success. First, we're going to start with the brain. Before we embark on any change situation, we want to check in with our mindset. We also want to inventory our assets. What strengths do you have to work from? What gifts and talents do you have? What knowledge is lodged in there? The experience, the skills that you've gathered over the years. How about the people around you? And don't forget those tangible assets, the things that you have. The money, the property, etc. Now we're going to skip down and talk about your heart. What matters to you? Before you can make any change at all, really look at that. And not just what matters now, but what matters always. Ask yourself, what's my purpose? How am I evolving my purpose? What has meaning to me? What are my core values, my philosophies? Things like your family and your faith are going to be things that are important to you. So you want to really address what matters to you before you go into this change situation. Let's hop back up to the eyes. Think about vision for a second. Creating vision. Vision is also known as an outcome, perhaps a goal or a milestone. Vision usually is attached with a date. So think about that. You want an outcome with a date. Now, as long as we're talking about eyes, let's not forget to keep an eye on others. You have a lot of important people around you. Your family, your colleagues, if you own a business or you're getting ready to start a business, you've got clients and customers around you. If you're on career change, transition, you're looking at getting a new job. Isn't it important, and aren't you ready to keep an eye on your potential employer? Hey, speaking of that, let's go back down to the heart. We should not only ask what matters now and always, be sure to be asking the question, what matters to others? What matters to that employer? What matters to those customers and to the people around you? Now, we're going to look and see if you've got a little backbone. Stand up straight, get some courage. We're going to go into this change strong and tough. Your backbone, your spinal column, reminds us of a lot of great things. I love this part. First of all, your backbone keeps everything in alignment. The actions that you take are in alignment with your mindset, with what matters, and with your vision. So remember that. Remember the alignment. Remember also that your backbone helps you stay focused. So backbone doesn't just skip up and move over here anytime it gets a new idea. What you need to do is think about it a little bit. Assess the situation before you make big change. Now, I don't want you flying off over there, but I also want you to stay flexible. My backbone is still a little flexible, so I want to move around a little bit. Remind yourself, give yourself a good stretch. Remind yourself that you need some flexibility in creating your strategy, especially in the early stages of it. All right, now the backbone is made up of individual vertebrae. This is the most important part. You want to remember to take a step-by-step approach. We're going to evolve your vision. We're going to evolve the outcome of this change by taking a step, looking around, reviewing, making a decision, and then take another step. Do the same, take another step. In the early stages, you may just take some very baby steps, and later on, you might be ready for a big giant leap to the finish line. This way, you can evolve your strategy maintain some flexibility while also staying aligned. All right, let's skip down a little ways and work on our legs. So before we get into action, we need to make a decision, right? Are we going to do this or are we not? Well, it's really important for us to stop for a second and decide. Is our decision-making process our Achilles heel? Is this something that you always get stuck on? Do you get stuck in analysis paralysis? I know I've done that, and I'm sure maybe you have too. Or have you done the work? Have you worked on your mindset, your strategy, your vision, and what matters so that you are like a well-toned calf muscle, ready to run, ready to go, ready to make that decision? Finally, now you're ready to move into action. Let's review. You've got an action step to take, but before you take it, check in on your mindset, inventory your assets, assess what matters now, always, and to others. Then take a look around. What is the vision you're creating, and what does others look like to you? Check in on your strategy. Take that step-by-step approach. And before you take action, commit to this. Take one step. One step will lead to another. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think you are ready to embark on a trip towards the anatomy of authentic success. Thank you.